Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Jordan. I just thought I'd give you a quick introduction as to who I am and what I'm going to be doing here on my channel, Gaming to Gains. So, as you can probably tell by looking at me, I'm a big fat guy and I need to lose some weight. And as you can probably tell from the title, I'm a big gamer. I like playing games and I have done now for quite some time. And unfortunately, it has led me to put on quite a bit of weight. Now, it's not the only reason I've put weight on, I'm not going to lie, but it's one of the main reasons. So, yeah. But as I say, my name's Jordan. I'm 26, from Exeter, which is in Devon in the UK. And this is going to be my channel where I'm going to be doing like a weight loss guide. Not a guide, but kind of like an update channel for me to look back on in a year's time, spoiler alert, to where I was and where I'm gonna be in that time. So yeah, I've always kind of struggled with weight, to be honest with you. It's not something that I've been overly comfortable discussing or even accepting personally, that I am overweight, because I am. Because I've always used to be very fit and very active in what I used to do to keep myself active. So I used to play rugby. I used to be a captain of a rugby team. I used to play number 8 position. I used to skate. I used to skate a lot, probably 5 times a week at least. And I used to skate to and from the skate park. Now the skate park was probably easily 2-3 miles away from my house. So I would skate there, skate back, and obviously skate around the skate park. So you're probably talking at least 7-8 miles, a good few times a week, which, it does good for the cardio. And on top of rugby, I was a fit guy. I had lots of girls' attention, and now I'm big and fat. Unfortunately, I don't. So yeah. But the main thing for me as to why I put weight on was, one, I got an injury playing rugby, which stopped me playing. I got an injury playing rugby, which then in turn stopped me skating, and also around about that time, I got a job at a call centre, EDF Energy, when I turned 18. And obviously, turning 18, you get credit. I got a car. I passed my test when I was 18, and you have access to your own money, so you can buy your own food. So all of those things combined, not skating anymore, not playing rugby anymore, working in an office, having my own car, having my own money, I just blew up, like, no exaggeration, like a rocket. I went from being the fit guy to being known as big guy, or big guy, yeah. So, and people noticed it over a short period of time as well. People would ask me, "Oh, have you been working out?" No, I've just been lifting hamburgers to my face like a fatty. So the injury I got playing rugby, I dislocated my knee and fractured my tibial fibula. And that's never really healed, to be honest with you. And I do really want to get back into rugby and skating again. So when I start losing a bit more weight, I'm hoping to get into those activities again, and obviously I'll show you guys if that ever happens. But as going back to the gaming point, I used to game, well, whenever I finish work, really. So it could be as early as 4 one day and the latest as 8. But whatever time I finished work, I will be gaming to at least 1, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. So the earlier I finished, the longer I would game, which is nice. Gaming's nice, and as a PC gamer, PC Master Race. But at the same time, when you game, you snack all the time. You don't have proper meals. You eat fast food. You eat sugary foods, and because you live quite a sedentary lifestyle, you're not being active. And the job I'm doing now, which is driving, again, sedentary, coming home, sedentary. There was little to no exercise in my life whatsoever. And also, again, this isn't an excuse, but I was in a relationship for 4.5 years. And, you get comfortable, you get complacent, you go out for meals, you buy food together, you get takeaways, and naturally the weight just comes on. We are no longer together, which was one of the tipping points for me losing the weight, I must admit. But I will get on to the main subject in a minute. So, yeah, so that was obviously just a brief background of what's happened up until now. So about 5-6 months ago, me and my ex-girlfriend, we split up. We went our separate ways. No harm, blood, no bad blood between us or anything whatsoever. But she lives in Plymouth and I live in Exeter. I did relocate down there to live with her. My work is down there as well, so I had to get a flat of my own down in Plymouth. Now, I'm quite a big family guy. I like my family. I've got 2 beautiful nephews from my sister. I love my mum and my dad. Can't explain enough. And being at work all day in my van, coming home to an empty flat, yes, I was gaming, yes, I was talking to my mates, but at the same time, something just wasn't feeling right, because over the whole course of what's going on, from 18 when I said, you get credit, I did accrue quite a large sum of debt to the tune of £12,000, which is just mind-blowing to me because I have literally nothing to show for it. So, no girlfriend, sedentary lifestyle, fat, debt, and having no structure around me, my mental health just went through the roof, and I was feeling low, and I'm talking low to the point where to the point where I actually attempted to take my own life. Now, mental health now to me is a huge issue, and I take it so seriously because I had all the warning signs coming up to it over the past 2 or 3 years, but I just ignored them. I'm just feeling down. I'm not. Got goosebumps. I just ignored it completely, and I didn't take it very seriously or treat it with the respect that it deserved. So yeah, that was the lowest point, and that was to me the tipping point on the scale, was to say, look, you need to kick yourself up the arse now. You need to get this sorted. You need to lose weight, because at my heaviest I was £321, which wasn't long ago, to be honest with you. I think I officially weighed on the 1st of September of this year, and I was £321. And as of today, 25th of November, I am now 292. So that's £29 lost in that period of time. Now, I've only really been taking gym seriously for the past 4 or 5 weeks. Sorry. In which period I've managed to lose just over a stone. So that's the main thing, really. And I am working out, how many days is it? 5 or 6 times a week with my dad, and I can't praise my parents, honestly. I cannot praise them enough for what they've done for me. They've bailed me out of my flat in Plymouth. They've allowed me to move back into the family home rent free, which then allows me to pay off my debts. Now, I'm paying at least £1,000 a month to them, because I just want them shot. I want them gone, because that over my head, and all the letters you get, and all the minimum payments, and just for example, one minimum payment, and I'm talking minimum, which is just interest, on my credit card was £80, which doesn't even touch the debt. That was just £80 going to them and their banks, going, thank you very much, pay your debt when you can, but 80 quid of it is ours, kind of thing. So yeah, not too happy about that. The main positive thing is I've been living at home now for 2 months, I think, roughly, maybe 2-3 months. And I just paid off my first debt last month, which was, how much was it? About £1,800. So yeah, quite a bit of money. Because I sold all my PC gaming stuff. I got quite a few grand for that. So that's one thing. Then I've been selling things here and there and everywhere, and getting everything sorted that way. So yeah, going back to mental health, it was a big issue for me, and my parents took me under their wing and brought me in. And my dad, bless his soul, he's massively into the gym. Well, he used to be, and he is again now. And we're training together 2-3 days a week. Because of the hours I work, I can't work out every day with him. But every single day, apart from Friday, we're in the gym, either doing cardio or weights or boxing, boxercise. So yeah, it's good going. So as I say, I've got a 1-year plan to go from 321 or 320 down to 220. So I'm nearly halfway there. Another £20 to go, and I'll be on track. By this time next year, I'm going to be debt free. You can hold me to that. I'm also going to have my own car again. Now, I know there's conflicting thoughts about that, whether I should get one or not. But for my own social life and for being more active, I kind of just need a car. Yes, I do have my work van, but it's work and I can't use it. So, and I just want to get my life back. Basically, I want to play rugby again. I want to skate again. I know I'm 26, but to me that was something that kept me active, kept me fit, and kept me sort of around a group of people which I like to be around. So moving forward, what to expect from this channel. So you're going to be looking at daily updates like this to go on, you know, milestones, and you're probably going to be coming to the gym with me, looking at a few workouts that I do with my dad. You know, I'm not amazing or anything like that, but you know, small steps achieve larger goals and all that kind of crap. So yeah, if you want to follow me on any of my social media, I do have an Instagram account where I post update pictures, meal plans, workout plans, and all that kind of stuff. It's Gaming to Gains. So yeah, hopefully this gave you an idea as to who I am as a person and what I'm trying to achieve with my weight loss. Mostly personal goals, but if I can inspire you to do the same, we're onto a winner. If there's any questions or anything you want to ask me, just drop me a message on here or on Instagram or whatever. I'll definitely reply to you guys. So yeah, hopefully this has been informative and I haven't been rambling on for too long about my shitty life. No, it's not shitty. So yeah, so just if you know, this is my dad. He's massively into his super bikes and he does track days, and yeah, bless him. But yeah, if you want to see any more videos, just hit that like button and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.